Today we are going to begin with Unit 5.2, Nosotros Commands. Nosotros Commands are the English equivalent of let's plus a verb or let's not plus a verb. An example, let's run our errands this morning. Another example, let's not stand in line to deposit these checks. As you can see, Nosotros Commands are used when you want to tell people what to do, and you are included in this suggestion as well. To form a Nosotros command, you will first need to start with the yo form of the verb in the present tense indicative. Second, be sure to drop the o ending. And third, add the opposite nosotros ending. You will add amos for AR verbs, and you will add amos for ER and IR verbs. Remember that this is also the nosotros form of the present tense subjunctive mood. If you would like to make a nosotros command negative, simply put no before the verb. Take a look at the four examples below. Example 1, comer. Start with the yo, como, drop the o, add your opposite nosotros ending. Comamos, let's eat. Example 2, comprar. Start with the yo, compro, drop the o, add your opposite nosotros ending. Compremos la casa, let's buy the house. Example 3, poner. Start with the yo, pongo, drop the o, add your opposite nosotros ending. Pongamos la mesa, let's set the table. And example 4, no hacer. Start with the yo, no hago, drop the o, add your opposite nosotros ending. No hagamos las diligencias, let's not run errands. Don't forget that AR and ER verbs do not stem change in the nosotros form of the subjunctive mood, so you will also not change them in the nosotros command form. For example, pensar has an E to IE stem change, but the nosotros command is pensemos. There are no stem changes for AR verbs in the nosotros form of the subjunctive mood. Volver is an O to UE stem changing verb, but the nosotros command is volvamos. Remember that ER verbs do not have stem changes in the nosotros form of the subjunctive mood. However, IR stem changing verbs do have a stem change in the nosotros form of the subjunctive mood. These verbs will either have an E to I or an O to U stem change. Also, don't forget that verbs ending in car, gar, and zar are going to have spelling changes. Car verbs will have a spelling change C to QU. Gar verbs will have a spelling change G to GU. And zar verbs will have a spelling change Z to C. These changes are for pronunciation purposes. There are 6 irregular nosotros commands. Please make note of ir that has both a positive and a negative irregular nosotros command, and they are different. The positive nosotros command for ir is vamos. The negative nosotros command for ir is no vayamos. Remember that these are the same irregular verbs from the subjunctive mood. If you know your subjunctive conjugations, you know your nosotros commands. Try these practice translations. You can check your work with the answer key on the next slide. I recommend that you pause this video and spend time working through these 5 examples. Let's say your verb is reflexive. When you are using a nosotros command with a positive reflexive verb, follow these steps. First, attach the reflexive pronoun, which will be nos, to the verb, which is already conjugated in the nosotros command form. Then you must remove the S from the nosotros ending and attach the nos directly to the end of the positive conjugated command. Let's look at the 2 examples below. First, levantarse, to get up. Form the command, levantemos. You start with the yo, drop the o, opposite nosotros ending. Then you need to remove the S, add your nos, And then you will also have to add an accent mark. An accent needs to be placed over the vowel on the third to last syllable to keep pronunciation consistent. So I recommend that you start at the end of the command, count back 3 vowels, and add your accent mark. The second example, dormirse. Form your command, dormamos. Remember that it is an IR verb that will have an O to U stem change. Drop your S, add your nos, and then count back 3 vowels and add your accent mark. Dormámonos. Let's fall asleep. For negative reflexive nosotros commands, you simply put nos before the command. Bañarse, no nos bañemos. Verse, no nos veamos.